bottom, mine is showing something like yellow. But there are supposed to be 5 buttons there. 4. Okay, mine is 5. There is for registration. There is no for voting. There is abstain. The white one is abstain. You don't want to vote. And then yes, you are voting for. You are sorry? Green, yes. The green one is you are voting for a bill. That is yes, you have accepted. And that also takes another 30 seconds. So every senator is expected, when I say vote, time will start to count from 30 seconds to 0. Within that time, you are expected to vote. If you don't vote within 30 seconds, then you have lost your vote. So we need to be very, very mindful so that we don't lose our votes. And after the completion of voting, the numbers will be displayed. Let me also say that at the registration point, the number of registered senators will show. Registered, say for example, 90 or 100. And when we vote, yes will show a certain number of those who voted for a bill. No, that is the red one, will show those who voted against the bill, and abstain those who refused to vote for yes or no. And then the total. And the total will reflect the registered number that we have taken. Distinguished colleagues, we need 73 senators to vote yes for any of our 68 bills to pass. Not 71. It's 73, not 71. No, it's not 71. Sorry? Okay, there is another one with 4/5. And 4/5 of 119, how much would that be? No, not at least. Let's calculate. Somebody should calculate it. We have to be exact. 87. No, 119 is, yeah? No, but the total number of senators here is supposed to be 119. Even if I'm not voting, it's supposed to be Chief Whip. We need to be exact. 88. Okay, so we need 88. Distinguished colleagues, please, this is supposed to be a simple matter. If it is 87.2, I will ask us to be on the side of caution. And to be on the side of caution is to make it 88. Because somebody could go and challenge if you say it's 87. So to be on the side of caution, let's use 88. Is that okay? That is for 5th. For 5th, we need 88 senators to vote for a bill. And for 2/3 is 73. Distinguished colleagues, if a bill passes, If a bill passes in the Senate and passes in the House, that bill would have passed the test of the National Assembly and will be among those bills that will be sent to the State House of Assembly for their concurrence. If a bill fails here and passes in the House, the bill is dead. Vice versa. If it fails in the House and it passes in the Senate, that bill is still dead. It's not going anywhere outside of the National Assembly. So with this, I want to wish us the best of luck in this exercise, because we do this exercise only once in the lifetime of our tenure normally. So it is very, very important that we also ensure good governance at all levels of government. So is there any questions, Senator Mamasan Musa? You are raising your hand.
It's all right, sir.
Is there any question on this? Sorry? One person at a time, please. Who is raising his hand? Senator? Okay, Jeff.
Thank you, Mr. President.
It's safer to round it to 88. 4/5. The 73 we are talking about is 2/3. But I think in section 9 or so, you need 4/5 to change the provision in the Constitution. Is that clear? All right, thank you. Okay. So, distinguished colleagues, with this, I want to once again say that major issues in our legislative agenda, all the major issues, in less than 3 years, by the grace of God. But of course, our country is facing a lot of challenges, so we'll continue to fine-tune those areas that we need to continue to engage. But as for what we have set for ourselves, I think we have done. But this is the time to say that the Senate, the non-Senate, has worked so hard to achieve all those milestones that it did within the last 3 years or even less. So congratulations to the Senate. Leader of the Senate.
First business of the day is the presentation of an executive bill standing in my name on the 2022 Appropriation Act Amendment Bill 2022. Mr. President, we wish to invite the clerk of the Senate to read the short title of the bill.
Clerk of the Senate.
Appropriation Act Amendment Bill 2022 SB 950, first reading.
2022 Appropriation Act Amendment Bill 2022 SB 950, first reading. Leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, my highly respected and distinguished colleagues, the first order of the day is the presentation and consideration of the Conference Committee report on the Nigerian Postal Service Act N127, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, Repeal and Re-Enactment Bill 2022. Distinguished senators will recall that the Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, Repeal and Re-Enactment Bill 2022. The Conference Committee of both houses have met and harmonized the differences in accordance with the Senate for the Senate to consider the constitutional report.
The Deputy Senate Leader.
Mr. President, my distinguished colleagues,
Thunder. Distinguished Senator Uche Lilian Ekwenife.
Mr. President, Ekwenife, I so second.
Distinguished colleagues, those in favor of the motion that the Senate do receive and consider the report of the Committee on Communications on the Nigeria Postal Services Act Cap N 127 LFN 2004, repeal and enactment bill 2022, say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. You may lay the report, please. Deputy Leader, you may present the report.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, June 1st December 2021. However, differences were noted in the versions of the bill as passed by the two chambers. Consequently, a conference committee was constituted in the Senate on Tuesday, 8th February 2022, and in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, 15th of February 2022, to reconsider the areas of differences observed in the two versions of the bill and make appropriate recommendations for adoption. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, the Harmonization Committee have met, and after extensive deliberations, the Conference Committee resolved and adopted Senate versions in clauses 3, subsection 3, clause 28, subsection 5, clause 35, subsection 1, and clause 36, subsection 1, while clauses 8, subsection 1, clause 9, subsection N, clause 10, subsection 1, clause 33, subsection T, clause 68, subsection 2, D, clause 72, subsection 1, and 75 of the House of Representatives versions of the bill were adopted. The harmonized copy has been presented. Mr. President, I do recommend that the Conference Committee, having met and harmonized the areas of differences observed in the bill as passed by the two chambers, hereby recommend that the Senate do consider and approve the Conference Committee report on the Nigeria Postal Services Bill 2022 as recommended. Thank you, Mr. President.
Any comments? Leader of the Senate, Committee of the Board.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate conference report. So we just vote.
Minority Leader. Oh, you didn't move. Okay, sorry, you wait for the leader to move. Just give me a minute, please. Let me sort out this thing. Yeah, leader, we put the question from here. Based on the conference report, yes. Distinguished colleagues, we have a conference report. And then today is a day of negotiations, and so let's consult in law terms, because then we have to talk about constitutional review or voting for this thing. Everybody is free to go and campaign for something, but let's do so. We have a conference report, and I will put the question on the entire report from here. So those in favor that the Senate do approve the conference report on the Nigeria Postal Service Act, Cap N 127, LFN 2004, repeal and reenactment, say aye. Those against, say nay, the ayes have it. Thank you. Leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, my highly respected and distinguished colleagues, the second order of the day is the presentation and consideration of the report of the Committee on Communications on the screening of the nomination of Professor Mansour Awal Binda for appointment as Chief was referred to the committee on Wednesday, 19th January 2022. Mr. President, you may wish to invite Senator Ibrahim Yahya Olorege to represent distinguished Senator Oluremi Shade Tinubu, who is the chairman of the committee, to move the motion for the presentation and consideration of the report.
Who is representing the, okay, Chairman, Committee on Health, distinguished Senator Ibrahim Yahya Olorege.
Thank you, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues. My name is Ibrahim Yahya Olorege. I represent Kwara Central. I rise to move that the Senate do of Professor Mansour Awal Bindawa for appointment as new non-executive commissioner. Mr. President.
I do the seconder. Distinguished Senator Ezewa Oyewuchi.
Thank you, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues.
Distinguished colleagues, those in favor of the motion that the Senate do receive and consider the report of the Committee on Communications on the confirmation of the nomination of Professor Mansour Awal Binda for appointment as new non-executive commissioner of the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCCI. Those against, say nay, the ayes have it. You may lay the report, please.
Mr. President, can I go ahead to present the report? Mr. President, sir. Let's engage. He's not looking now.
Chairman, you may present the report now, please.
Thank you, Mr. President, my highly respected and distinguished colleagues. The Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, at its sittings on Wednesday, 15 December 2021, considered the request of the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federation, for the confirmation of the nomination of Professor Mansour Awal Bindawa for appointment as a non-executive commissioner on the governing board of the Nigeria Publication Commission, and refers same to the Committee on Communication for further legislative action. The nomination was in accordance with the provision of Section 8(1) of the Nigeria Communication Act 2003, which says that all commissioners to be appointed after the coming into force of this Act shall be appointed by the President in accordance with Section 7 of this Act from the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria, subject to the confirmation by the Senate. Mr. President, the next session presented the basis and the current status of the commissioners in the NCC. I move on to Section 2, which is on screening. The committee met and invited the nominee for screening. The committee inspected and confirmed the curriculum vitae and other supporting documents of the nominee. The screening exercise took place on Wednesday, 23rd February 2022. The committee interviewed the nominee and received explanation regarding his qualifications, experience, suitability, and competence. In Section 2.1 and 2.2 are listed extracts from the nominee's curriculum vitae. Mr. President, I move to section 3, which is on the findings of the committee. The nomination. Thank you, Mr. President. The findings of the committee. The nomination by Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Government of Nigeria is in consonance with provision of section 8, subsection 1 of the Nigeria Communication Act 2003. The nomination by Mr. President is also in consonance with the provision of section 11, subsection 2 of the Nigeria Communication Act 2003 regarding the filling of the vacancies on the board. The nominee met the statutory requirement regarding his professional and educational competence, credibility and suitability for appointment as non-executive commissioner on the governing board of the Nigeria Communication Commission. Preliminary checks did not reveal any record of indictment against the nominee by any administrative or judicial panel or court of law for abuse of office or criminal offence. And if the nomination of this candidate is confirmed by the Senate, the statutory requirement for the membership of the board, as enshrined in section 5, subsection 2 of the NCC Act 2003, will be fully satisfied. Recommendation, Mr. President. After exhaustive deliberation and scrutiny of the curriculum vitae and other supporting documents of the nominee, and having been satisfied